Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to the farm. I thought I would bring you into our chicken coop and try to introduce you to some of our chickens. We got most of them the beginning of March, and it is the end of May right now. Ellie loves her chickies. She loves going in and out of the coop. So if you hear her fuss, that's why. She's going in and out and she's trying to lock me in. We got several different kinds, mostly because I wanted something different. I like unique breeds and things. She's trying to corner a chicken. If you hadn't already seen some of our garden varieties of plants. And so most of these lay brown eggs. They are supposed to be docile breeds. With the exception of the Americanas, they may lay like a blue-green egg. We'll have to see. There is quite a long story as to their trip getting to us. We had several die, and then I went to TSC and purchased, I think it was 7 more chicks, similar in age, but a couple weeks older, probably about 2 weeks older. But they're supposed to, like I said, they're supposed to be docile breeds. Right now, Ellie's running back and forth with them. They're supposed to be all pullets or females, in case you're not familiar with chickens. But I have some suspicion. It's not 100% guaranteed when they determine females and males, but I am thinking that some of these are males based on how their stature is, how their body is and looks. But I could just be mistaken because the breed is different from my usual Isa Browns or the red sex link birds. And they're supposed to be docile because Ellie loves her chickens. I've not had good luck with Rhode Island Reds. Colton grew up with them and loved them. I hate them. I had some Rhode Island Reds. I hated them. I thought they were incredibly just mean birds, mostly to each other, not to us. They were so scared of us. But with our Isa Browns, I am used to them being even more docile because they ovulate so quickly. If you like come up to one, they'll just flatten out thinking that you're a rooster. No joke. I don't have any here to demonstrate now. These are still pretty standoffish, which is fine. But we have several different kinds, and I thought I would show them to you, and maybe you can help me determine a couple of them because they're so similar. I'm just not sure, 100% sure which one's which for a couple of varieties. So Ellie did put a little bit of feed and some grit in this pan we had when they were chicks, and they have since graduated to the feeder you see over there, and that's our water right there, heat lamp. Here she goes, chasing them all away and shutting me out. So we have, I think, maybe 6 varieties. We have we have a golden lace Wyandotte or Wyandotte. I don't know technically how you pronounce it. I pretty much call it Wyandotte. We have a golden lace Wyandotte. We have Barnevelders, Americaunas, black Marans, and Salmon Faverolles. Like I said, several died on their way to us. They were only in transit, I think, 3 days, but I think they got stuck on a truck somewhere, and since it was early March and it was rainy, I think they just got too cold and didn't fare well. So let me see if they will let me any closer. They are more flighty, and with Ellie running around doesn't help. So these guys right here, these pretty black and white ones, and I believe this one are the Wyandottes. I think this is a golden laced Wyandotte. It could be the Barnevelders. So let me know if you think that's a Barnevelder versus the golden laced Wyandotte. But those are the silver laced Wyandottes. There's some of them that have more white on them. Like, let me see if I can scroll in. That one back here on the roost. That one, if it'll focus. She has a lot more white plumage, and this one here has a lot more white plumage on her front. Since they came from 2 different places, since they came from 2 different places, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a breeding part of the breeding part of it, and some might tend to have more white in the front or versus darker feathers like this guy or girl here. Sorry, I'm getting bit by a fly. This is one of the Americanas. You can see that it's Americana because of the fluffy cheeks, and they call them tufts and beards, I believe. And they're interested in what my camera is doing, so I just hope they don't peck me. That does look like a female. It looks like she's fluffing out in the hind end. This is another one where I think it's a golden lace Wyandotte. That one, I'm wondering if it's a Barnevelder. I know they look so similar, those two, versus this one, but something just makes me wonder if it's a Barnevelder. I don't know. I'm trying to think if the Barnevelders have pea combs, and she has a very short comb. They don't all go outside. They have the ability to go outside. There is a door, but they just don't choose to go outside. And I rarely see the Salmon Faverolles outside. We also have sparrows that come in here. So this one, if you can see it all black, is one of the black Marans. I've heard good and bad about them. I think we have 2 of them. I don't know if I can find the other one, but I think 2 survived out of 4. And they have feathery feet. They have feathers that grow on their legs and feet, unlike the clean-legged one like you see here. Oh, there's the other one. It's right there. So there's the 2 black Marans. And it's kind of weird the way the feathers grow on their feet. They are supposed to lay a very dark brown egg. They are not laying yet to know for sure. Here's another look at these Barnevelder / golden laced. And this tan one right here, those are the Salmon Faverolles. They seem to be more flighty. They are more leery. They're probably better suited to the dual purpose breed, because they do get to be a bit heftier. They have muffs and tufts as well, and they have feathered feet. And there's a little bit better light, and Ellie went outside. And then the other ones we have are these lavender Orpingtons. So if you're familiar, sorry, Colton is mowing, so you're gonna hear the mower in the background. So there's a lavender Orpington coming up to eat. If you're familiar with the buff Orpingtons, this is the same thing. Dual purpose probably. They get to be a bit of a heftier bird, but they are like a silvery lavender, mostly silver to me, color, and they're just really pretty, so I said I wanted some of them. The majority are the silver lace Wyandottes, like those guys. There's a lighter colored one like I was talking about earlier, because when we had the 5 or 6 die in shipping, I picked up the 7 from Tractor Supply or TSC, and those were the kind they had. And then there's the black Maran with what I think is the Barnevelder. She has a really short looking comb to me, so that's probably my identifier that she's maybe all of them are Barnevelders, and the silver lace or the golden lace didn't make it. No, because okay, so that one there, that one, and that one have a short comb, but the one behind her, this one, has a longer comb. So let me know, you guys, if you know the difference. There's another, oh, there's an Americauna, and then there's an Americauna in the back against the wall. We have a very tired, cranky baby who has not really had a nap today, and it is 4 o'clock. Yeah, tired baby. But she loves to be on camera. So this is our coop and run. That's not the prettiest thing, but it has worked so well for us. This used to actually be a concession stand in town for a baseball field. And it's just worked so well. It was already had electric in it. We just had to run electric to it, which was interesting. We just use dog kennel panels for our run. And if you're wondering what the deal is with the concrete, this used to have a grain bin on it. The concrete broke over time. We moved the grain bin and then set this on there. It is not as level as it should be, but it works. And Colton's family moves buildings, so that's how we kind of got it. It won't last forever, but it is, like I said, it has worked so well for us. We were able to partition it off for meat birds, and then when we had the chicks, we put them in the water tank that you see behind me next to the building. And then as I got bigger, they outgrew the tank, but I was able to partition off certain sections of the coop to make sure that they were safe and they weren't just gonna dart through the chicken wire that we have in there for storing feed and stuff like that. If you want a tour, let me know. It'll take 5 seconds, but for some reason I just didn't do it today. I don't know if I really closed out the chicken video, but if you guys have questions, just leave them in the comments. If you know the difference between the golden lace Wyandotte and the Barnevelder, let me know if you think that there's a difference. I think I need to look at their combs better and see if that's the major one. And I also need to look up the breed standard a little better. There's a way from their plumage that you're supposed to be able to tell the difference. I think the Barnevelders have like a double laced feather, meaning there should be an extra bar of black in there. And then I think the golden Wyandottes don't have that extra one. I could be totally mistaken. I'm not very good on the breed characteristics of chickens. Anyway, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. I am almost to 500 subscribers and it's so exciting. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in the live, let me know. It's an idea that I've been tossing around. I don't know when. I talked to somebody about maybe collaborating. Brand new friends, so much fun. But if it's something you're interested in, if you have questions for it, leave them down in the comments as well. Really appreciate your guys' time for finding me, watching me. Maybe you made it to the end, maybe you didn't, but I appreciate it, and I hope you all are having a great day. It is beautiful right now, but I think we're supposed to get more storms. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.